All right, let's do this. So here I have emptied the premium diecast container. And let's see what we have here. So we have some Greenlight over here. Got some M2 in the back. We got high speed here in front. And then we've got Yatming, Autoart. We got Kyosho. Then we got Solido, which is actually also Kyosho. Then we got Paul's Model Art. Hello JK from the UK, welcome. So we got Paul's Model Art, both Microchamps here in the front, the Escort. Good morning. Well, it's noon here. Hello 02. Minichamps 64. And we got Schuco and some Schuco Junior line in the back, which are actually also high speed. We got some UCC, Autoart, Johnny Lightning, Jada, Revell. That's about what is or was in the plastic container I showed you in the diecast room video. So I'm going to look at some stuff here. Good lineup, thank you. Going to look at some stuff here. Let's see. Maybe we can start with, I don't know, start with some Johnny Lightning here. So this is more of a basic Johnny Lightning. It's a 2003 Ford Focus. On the back has a 2010 copyright here. Thanks 02. These are the other vehicles in the set. So we got a plastic base. I don't think these are plastic tires. I don't think the rims are authentic, but they look good. Got a separate piece for the light bar. Kind of in the middle of the roof. Hello and good morning, young timer, old timer from Germany. It's got these weird things in the hood or bonnet. I don't know if the British police cars actually have this. Maybe JK, you know that. I don't know what's up with that. Because I think it depicts a British police car. Then we have this VW. From Havana Nights, one of 3,460. You didn't forget it. Bahama blue color. I have steered clear of police, British police cars. Yeah, that's the best thing to do. That's the safest thing. 1965 Volkswagen Beetle. If you find yourself on the bonnet of a British police car, then you're in not a good position. Probably with your hands tied behind your back. A lot of info on these Johnny Lightning cards. A little bit too much, if you ask me. Is there a year here on this? 2018 release too. Both real and model versions. Yeah, that's okay. Hi from New Zealand, David. Welcome. Now this one unfortunately has a little bit of a mishap here, the little corner window. If the camera will focus, yeah, the little corner window is not in the exact correct spot. It's a little bit better on the other side. So this is metal on metal, rubber tire focus I just showed. Have some more premium, has a more premium feel to it. Then we got this mini, nice Käfer, yes, German for Beetle, 2004 release, white walls, yeah, very cool. So here's the back. Copyright on this 2004 thereabouts. Yeah, that's what it said on the card in the front too. Comes with this sticker thing. It's taped in there. Well, it's not a sticker, it's just a card. Well, garbage. So here we have a, is that a metal base? 15 years old, yeah. No, it seems metal. Rubber tires, pretty thick tires for a Mini. The thing about this one is the proportions seem a little bit off to me. There's something not 100% correct about this model in my opinion. And of course it's not to scale, but you know, any of the Johnny Lightnings are to scale, unfortunately. So this is a 2001 new Beetle. Let's see, copyright 2004. It's again we get the card. Johnny Lightning's new Mini was always slightly off, yeah. So we got a metal base, but we have plastic tires and the rims don't seem authentic to me. It's a nice color. And I got a silver version also. So this is a 98 model and it's a 2002 copyright on the card. So again, same features, metal on metal, but plastic tires and rims that do not seem authentic to me. And we got this BMW Z8 from The World Is Not Enough, James Bond 007 movie. Diecast metal body and chassis, authentic careers. Copyright on this. I'm sorry, I'm gonna ignore a little bit to have my mom be right back. Yeah, that's okay. That's a nice thing to do to help your mom a little bit. Do you keep the cards that come with diecast? You mean the card backs themselves? No. And usually the cars inside, well, the majorette ones I do keep, but hello AS Cars from France. The majorette cars I do keep, but I don't think I will be keeping these. I'm not sure. I will see. I'm not really a cardboard collector. I'm in it for the cars. There's a 1962 copyright on this, but that will be for the movie. The movie had some good moments. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan, but you know, I think I've seen them all once. 1999 copyright. Hello, Quirky Garage from France. Welcome. So here's the 007. No, the little cards. Well, like I said, the majorette ones, I definitely keep. This one. I probably throw them somewhere in the diecast room, and then when I'm doing a cleanup and I'm running out of space, I might throw them away. So, like the card set, metal on metal, rubber tires. This probably opens up. Yeah. I like the 007 movies. Well, they're okay. I'm not a huge fan, but you know, got some nice cars in there, so that makes them kind of interesting. Got the British license plate. Nice entertainment, yeah, that's it. And we got this vet, not to be taken too seriously. Yeah, absolutely. Limited edition. It says, well, probably not that limited. 1999, plain mantis, copyright. I find the Dino Craig movies to be too dark for my taste. Well, I'm not that much of an expert, so I couldn't really. I've seen all of them. Yeah, I've probably seen all of them too, but you know, just once. Not that I would see them again. Are you on Instagram? No, unfortunately, I don't have time for that. And I'm not such a good photographer anyways. So metal on metal, plastic tires, again non-authentic rims it seems. And this seems to open up too, backwards, but it's kind of stuck. So you can't really look in there. It's a nice color. Then we got some gold editions. So these are much nicer. These are actually more premium than the other ones, I think. Very nice quality. Yeah, the quality is okay, but Johnny Lightning is not the best quality in my opinion. And they're not true 164. That's the thing that bothers me the most. 1975 VW Super Beetle convertible, 2016 series. So probably won't be buying much more Johnny Lightning because of the scale. Because when I put them in my display cabinet, they stick out like a sore thumb, you know. They, yeah, you can really see they're not to scale, and that is really. I know what you mean, thanks JK. Neither am I, but I post heaps anyway. You will be the editing program helps a lot. Oh yeah, I can imagine, yeah. I just prefer moving, it looks stupid. I just prefer moving images and people talking than looking at pictures. I think it's kind of boring, honestly. But you know, if you like it, that's fine. We can't all like the same stuff. Does anyone have low quality images like me? Hello aus Hamburg. Hello Germany, welcome. So metal on metal, rubber tires. I try to put bigger ones and smaller ones separately to avoid that somewhat stupid effect of the same car as small and large. Well, what I'm going to do in my display cabinet is I put the toy cars, the premium toy cars, like Majorette ones and Matchbox ones, and the Johnny Lightnings on the bottom shelf of my display cabinet. That way the off-scale ones are kind of together. So I can still have the nicer ones in there. Ich liebe Hamburg, JK says. Yeah, this is a nice one. They have a yellow version too, but I preferred the this red one with the black top. Looks a little bit more classy, I think. And then the last Johnny Lightning is also from 2016. It's this 1972 Chevy Vega wagon, a blue station wagon, so I had to have it. Also the gold collection. Yeah, here's the back. It's probably the same as the one from the Beetle. I hope Miniature Wonderland makes it through this crisis. Is that a Diecast store in the UK? Yeah, that's. I thought you would like this one, Quick Garage. It's kind of a goofy wagon, but you know, it's. I like it. It definitely would fit in a quirky collection. So metal on metal, rubber tires, pretty thick tires. Let's see if the hood opens up or we can get it open. No, doesn't want to. Anyways, Yeah, that's a nice one. And it came with a card too of the real car. There's one in Rotterdam as well. Really? Nice shooting brake. Yeah, it's kind of a shooting brake, AS cars. Yeah, perfect car. Quirky car for you. Pretty high suspension. Yeah, it is. It's kind of off-roady. Everything is closed for the next 2 months. Yeah, here too. Well, not 2 months probably, but probably things will start to open again in May. Like a Pontiac Astrea. I don't know a Pontiac Astrea, I must say. All right, what we're gonna look at next? Maybe some Greenlight. So this is from the Motor World series. I got this at the Tarmac, because these are not in stores anymore. This is a 2011 copyright. These are the other vehicles in the set. I think this is a high-speed casting. Okay, the same car, yeah. So high speed has been sold under different brand names. They've been sold under the Schuco Junior line. This is a high-speed casting. They've been sold as a Greenlight. And they've also been sold under their own name, High Speed. Also Malibu used these castings. California Toys also used them. So they provided diecast cars to a lot of diecast brands or manufacturers that did not make cars themselves, or not all of them. And this one is not to be confused with the present Schuco E-Type that they released last year. This is another one. The one from last year is one they did themselves, Schuco, and this is a one they bought from High Speed. The X-Type is beautiful. Yeah, I got a few Jaguars in there in that collection. So, we already looked at the year 2011. I got an Autoworld version, an Autoart version of this one also, but it's not the same, so definitely not the high speed. Rubber tires, authentic rims, plastic base, and inserts front and back. The spoiler is plastic, but this little spoiler here is casted into the body. This is Motor World German edition, series 12. Das Peopleswagen. 2014 copyright. Some other vehicles in the USA and Germany set. Classic Beetle. 2 spoilers, yeah. Do you only do these streams on Sunday? Yes, I only do them on Sunday. Because then most people are at home, because there's still people who have to work during these pandemic times. And then there's more chance that there's more people who can join the streams. And if I were to keep this up, the only day I would possibly be doing this when I'm still at work, or at work again, I should say, is on Sunday. So that's why I chose Sunday. Number 414, so plastic base, rubber tires, authentic rims, very nice blue color. Also have a Volkswagen Samba bus, series 14 this is, and this is 2015 copyright. Good morning, Tony. Johnny Lightning and Greenlight cars are very nice. Well, I like the Greenlight cars better because they are true 1/64 scale. And the Johnny Lightning ones are not. So again, we've got a plastic base, rubber tires. Then we got one from the American cars. After a few weeks, we'll be devastated if these streams end. If these streams end, yeah, that's true. If I can't do it anymore when I'm going to work, then yeah, that will be a pity. But you know, I'll try to keep up, but I can't guarantee it's 2015 release. Autoworld is nice too, but I only have a few of those. Maybe I'll show those next. This is 2016 Chevy Volt for my electric and hybrid car collection. So plastic base again, but rubber tires, authentic rims. I have a metal base version also of it. And here's a Japanese edition Motor World Series 16, 2011 Nissan GTR 35, 2016 release. The only one in the Japan series apparently. Now we're talking. So, plastic base, rubber tires, authentic rims, as they all are. Might have to make the stream shorter if we all get back to work. Yeah. But by that time, I might have less to show anyway, so... and they automatically become shorter. So I've got a few of these, but in a version with a light bar, with a metal base. I went on that Diecast store website. How can I get those cars? Which website you mean? And then we got a more recent one, State Wagons Series 1. Well, they're already at Series 4, so it's not maybe not that recent. 1979 Ford LTD Country Squire, blue. So I got this one before most of these before I got the display cabinet. That's why they're all still in their packaging. I've got this one in red, cool. There's going to be a lot of diecast to catch up when we get out of this. Yeah, well, if we can find it. If we can find it, because, you know, I get a lot of stuff from Germany, but I might not be able to cross the border to Germany, so it's going to be a tough year for collecting, I think, I'm afraid. World Large Diecast, you went to part 1 and 2. I don't get it. I don't understand what you mean. So, you got the license plate. This is an early casting. Diecast has stuff too. So the tailgate, I don't want to force it. It opens, doesn't easily open. On the later ones, they kind of fall open from themselves. So they kind of changed that. And now it's a little bit too loose, and at that time it was too difficult to open. So this is number 6380, high number. So metal on metal, rubber tires, very nice. Wheels, rims, I mean, nicely detailed. Yeah. Your YouTube video with the tanks, I think you're confusing me with Diecast Dude. Diecast Dude has done some videos with tanks, so I think you're confusing us two. We both speak Dutch, but he lives in the Netherlands and I live in Flanders. And yeah, we kind of, yeah, we know each other very well, and but we both make videos. I won't visit diecast shops in the Netherlands, but I will wait till after Corona. Yes, that's be a smart thing to do. This Breaking Bad one I'm not going to open because I already have a Black Bandit version of this one. The only thing that differs is it's a 2013 Chrysler 300C SRT8, and the 2013 one has the LED strip in the headlights. That's about the only difference I can see on both of them. So I'm going to keep discarded, kind of like the bald-headed Walter picture there, Breaking Bad. This is a 2015 release. So this one I'm going to keep carded. Yeah, maybe we'll look at some Autoworld. Like I said, I don't have many. I have a few station wagons or estates in the display cabinet. And then I've got a few things here on the table. 2013 Chevy Camaro ZL1 or ZL1 convertible. So these are true 1/64 scale, but this is boyish to me. 2013 copyright. Face exposed in card. Yeah, that sometimes happens. It has happened a lot on my videos. So if you watch regularly, you kind of know what I look like. And if I do the display cabinet video, that one has a mirrored back, so you will get a true face reveal there. So plastic base, plastic tires, non-authentic rims, I believe. So it's a nice one, but it doesn't look premium to me. It's kind of looks toyish to me. Not the quality we get from Autoworld nowadays, that's for sure. But you know, for the price I paid, I'm not going to complain. And then here's a much nicer Autoworld. Car and driver approved selection from a magazine. So this is the 1960. So yeah, really nice premium version of the GT40. Everyone seems to be growing beards during this time. Yeah. Well, I had a pretty long beard, but I've shaved it. But you know, it keeps on growing, right? Matchbox and Schuco are the best or not? Well, Schuco, I like them, but they're definitely not the best. Yeah, hair is getting way too long. That is true. So this is a 2013 copyright. And it comes with an acrylic case. Not really necessary for me, but you know, that's how they came. Because I have to store them then. Throw away the packaging so I don't have to keep anything from it. Let's see if you can yank it out like this. Yes, I got it. My wife didn't appreciate my beard. It's now a goatee. So, metal on metal, rubber tires with a blue stripe on it and Goodyear printing. Lensed headlights. Very nicely detailed in the back. Very nice exhaust pipes sticking out of there. The taillights get some separate paint on them. It's not the paint from the vehicle. Get some engine detail. So yeah, nice one. Right-hand drive. Got two fuel filler caps, two fuel tanks, two separate ones probably. GT and GT40 are one of the few US cars that I collect. Yeah, these are nice to collect. That is true. Let's see. Maybe we can look at some of these high-speed ones. Somebody liked these Jaguars. So these are Chinese made. High Speed is a Chinese or Hong Kong company, I believe. I don't think there's a year on these. So these are, to some people, not considered as collectible. I think they're pretty nice for what they cost. But when I bought one of these, the lady that sold me them, she told me you can give it to a kid if you want. I was like, hell no, I'm going to keep it myself. So plastic base, detailed exhaust, rubber tires, or what? No, wait a minute. Is this rubber or plastic? That's plastic. Plastic tires, but authentic rims. They got some flashing, but I think with a fine knife you can cut that off. Nice blue color. So got nice details in the front. It's got what seems to be a German license plate. I got the screwdriver from a supplier at work, and it has these it's detachable here, so it has all these different style of tips that you can exchange. You can just pull out if you for tiny screws. It's perfect. So I can't tell you where you can get it because I got it for free from a supplier. So got the little sunroof, so yeah, nice model. Here's a Land Rover Freelander V6 from 2003. Originally from Bewley, apparently. Probably the museum shop you can get it from. Racket, yeah, that's the word I was looking for. Bewley Museum has some nice things for sure. Yeah, I believe that. I've never been in the UK actually. So I heard a lot about Bewley and stuff, but they have nice swap meets too, you know. So again, these plastic tires that feel kind of rubbery. I think it's rubberized plastic or something. Authentic rims again, it seems. So again, nicely detailed in the front. Again, has that German license plate. This is a right-hand drive, so nice spare wheel cover in the back. Here's a Porsche Cayenne Turbo. I hate unscrewing bases, always strip the threads. Toy fairs and swap meets are definitely a good place to collect cars in UK, yeah. There's a lot of them here too. As shops have hardly any, yeah. So some detail on the base for the exhaust. Again, plastic tires but authentic rims. Nicely detailed. You have the chrome strip around the windows and the handles, door handles, and here underneath. So it's all Nicely detailed. You get the exhaust painted, even this. So yeah, they are nicely detailed, you know. It's no wonder so many other diecast brands use these in their lineup. So here's the BMW 3 Series Cabrio or convertible. Just posted a yellow follow Schuco, one of those on Instagram. The Porsche Cayenne by Schuco, you mean? So this one's kind of stuck on the base of the Porsche. Hey, hello. Why won't you come off? Okay, I'm going to have to show it like this because this one won't let go of its base. That's kind of weird. There's one thing that is off on this casting, and that's the windscreen. It is way too high. It's way too big. You can see it if you look at it from the front. It's like a Pokemobile, right? So that's kind of funny. It should be much lower, but the rest of it is nicely detailed. Again, you got the authentic rims. And the detail on the interior is nice too. Welcome to my world. What do you mean, you have one of those BMW 3 Series? Or you have the same issue with the cars not coming off the base? Also have these M2s. Getting the bases off, yeah. It's the first time I have that, but apparently it has happened before to other people. I've got these two M2s still in the box, and I'm going to leave them in there because, like Johnny Lightning, they are not 1/64 scale. This one was in the display cabinet, but it was much bigger than the Greenlight and the Schuco ones I have. So I put it back in the box. And also, well, you can't really see it here, but one of the headlights is looking different than the other one. It's kind of ugly. So I'm going to leave it in here. I'm not going to buy any more M2s either, I think, just like Johnny Lightning. It's much bigger than the other ones. And this one I had for a while, got some time ago, because I like the titanium look on it. I have a Dodge tow truck also in this titanium look. M2 are the worst for base separation, David says. Really? Maybe better than I leave them on there. 1960 VW double cab truck, USA model. It's got kind of a bed tilt here, as you can see. Kind of the opening between the bed and the cabin gets bigger when you look more upwards. So it looks a bit off. And yeah. But all in all, it's a pretty nice one, but you know. I'm glad I just have a few examples of M2s just to have them, but no goeiemiddag, Luc. I just said hello in Dutch to Luc Peters. But yeah, I'm going to keep them in the boxes. And then this one, if you watch my chase reports, you have seen this one. Ron's Diecast on YouTube, he commented that this is a kind of a super chase because there's less than 500 made of them. I didn't know that. So this is a gold chase, 1957 Chevrolet Bel Air Gasser. So I try to have a chase piece of every diecast brand. Some of them I buy more, like the Schuco ones and the Greenlight ones. Hello, Romed Cars from Morania. But others I only aim at getting one example like M2, because they are also a little bit more expensive than what I usually spend. What else can we take a look at? There's also Jada, which are, well, they're not as premium as the other brands, I think. This one I found locally in a toy store. There's not a lot of Jada to be found. Most of the Jada stuff you can find here is in the Fast and Furious lineup. These are a little bit bigger in scale too. I don't have an Ultra Red by Autoworld. No, that's one on my list I still need to get. So I did encounter some, but they were those dragster things. I don't want those. I want a proper. So these are bigger in scale, like 3-inch. What is this? This is going to be hard to open, it seems. Oh yeah, okay, got it. Jada always needs separate display cases. Otherwise looks quirky. Yeah, I can imagine. Hello from South Africa. Are those older ones true 1/64 scale? Or are they also more 3-inch? So this seems like a metal base. I think it is. Rubber tires, the rims. I'm not sure whether they are authentic or not. They are nice, nice cars nonetheless, even if they are bigger. Doesn't want to focus on the license plate. Not really more 3-inch, yeah. So yeah, metal on metal, rubber tires. This one has a plastic wing, so this will look kind of authentic. Yeah, it's possible, I don't know. So this is one that Hot Wheels has made several versions of, but I don't have one. And then here's the R30, well, there's two R34s in there and one R35. So here it does want to focus on the back side. And then I've got some other Jada pieces. Just found that as Hot Wheels from local Tesco. Cool. The silver one with blue stripe, I mean. Yeah, I thought you meant that one. I don't think I have seen the other ones from Hot Wheels. Wave 12 Mercedes-Benz SL65 AMG from the Dub City Euro spec. 100% diecast, metal body and chassis. 2005 copyright, so that's pretty old. I don't know if there was a copyright on the Fast and Furious. 2015, yeah. So let's cut this one open. They seem to concentrate more on larger scales, and that's the era of Jada. I have heaps up. Okay. Fast and Furious 5-pack, yeah. Jada was bought by Simbadicki Group from Germany. So you can now find majorette castings in Jada packagings in the United States. So get a card with it. Yeah, useless. So again, metal on metal, rubber tires. These rims look authentic to me. The 5 spokes. You could get those on the AMG ones, or those were the AMG rims at the time. Blitzkrieg. That's kind of funny. So you got some speakers in the back. Get a chrome steering wheel that kind of looks a bit funny. Not really necessary, but you know, kind of fits the theme, I guess. Why does it say Blitzkrieg? Well, I think the German viewers can explain that to you. So here we got customs, Dub City. Often imitated, never duplicated. Chrysler 300C. That's a vehicle I collect from all manufacturers. Also 2005. I know what it means, that's why I'm surprised, okay. Yeah, maybe not very appropriate to put that on a German car, but anyways. Got a lot of those Aero ones. Because they attack very quickly, yeah. They sure do. Fast cars. And this one is stuck in the blister. Kind of melted in there, it seems. So, yeah, it's slowly coming out. Hold your breath, everyone. Yeah, there we go. Got some exhaust detail. Again, metal on metal. Kind of white metallic color. Have a green version of it. I think that's the only recolor of it, so I should have both of them. Both colors. Again, the speakers in the back. And the chrome steering wheel. Put them on this side. Rubber tires do that, they need liberated, yeah. Victory. Plastic mini containers. Fair Lady Z's or 350Z's. Nissan Z. They look kind of goofy, I must say. They look a bit tuned, like the Hot Wheels Tune series. It's not like they don't seem proportionate to me. I have those big ones, but look nice in the case. Screws, you can mod them. You can modify these, do you mean? And then this one, kind of a copper color. Veil side. No, in a separate case, a bit of decoration around, yeah. And then we got some Revell here. Those are all Toy Fair models, so this is 2009, the 39 Chevy sedan delivery. This is 2006 VW Beetle or Käfer in German, the old classic one. Then we got 2005 63 Chevy Impala. And then we got 2004 the new Beetle. All Toy Fair models. If someone wants to see those, you just yell, otherwise I'm going to leave them in the packaging. And this is a hot hatch Euros 1960s VW Beetle from Revell. One brand I still have yet get my collection. I'm not going to open this one because I have one loose in my display cabinet. So I'm going to keep this carded. Opening hood, but in this case it's in the back, of course, because the engine is in the back. But this is 2002. So that's pretty old, almost 20 years old, 18. Then here I got a Tarmac. Vintage rally. Hello, Monaco. Vintage rally cars you like. Yeah, those are cool. Thought that was a massive spoiler. So Tarmac, don't only have this one for now. I have ordered some. This has a very special shape, this plastic inner. Revell only have it 1/18 scale. Okay. So this probably fits inside the box. I kinda want to check if it does. Let's see if this is meant to go into the box. Just like this. So if we do it like this, will it slide in? Yeah, it does. See? It's, or doesn't it? It's kinda off. I think it just doesn't fit. No, you see, because the base is kinda. No, it doesn't fit in there with the top on. Yeah, Belgium internet, it's crap, I know. So, got lensed headlights, lensed taillights, very nicely detailed. I think it's a plastic base, yeah. Plastic base, rubber tires, authentic rims. Got some rubber rearview mirrors. Hello from Wisconsin. Have you heard about the hypercar collection? 4 different each of Bugatti, McLaren and Pagani out of Taiwan. Yeah, I know those. 7-Eleven, I think it says on the packaging. Steering wheel is kind of tilted and it kind of looks a bit off, the steering wheel. I don't know if I could. Yeah, I think those are nice. I haven't seen them in real life, only seen them online. Yeah, it seems like the connection is really bad right now. Kyosho quality, yeah, I think they're very close to one another. Both have plastic bases. Yeah, I think that's a good comparison. Tarmac and Kyosho. But I think they have a Tarmac line that is much more precise and much more expensive too. Because these, well, €10, it's not cheap, but it's not extremely expensive either, so. Whoops, dropping it. Then this one I have been wanting to open for a long time. This is a Tamiya Nissan Fairlady Z or Z, 350Z or Z. So Tamiya is most known for model kits. Mini GT, yeah, Mini GT is nice too, but I'm discovering they are kind of big in scale. You will see that when I show my collection in my diecast, in my display cabinet, 2005 copyright. They run kind of big, Mini GT, and that's kind of disappointing. So Tamiya only did a few 1/64 scale pre-built cars, diecast. I only have this one, unfortunately. I would like to get all of them, but you know, they are extremely hard to come by. And this one has a rubber band on it, so I kind of want to get that off. Oh, it's taped, of course. You have two Supras from Tamiya? Wow, I would love to get those. Though bigger, as you said. Tamiyas are really cool ones, though bigger, as you said. Found them from a model shop. Cool. Okay, let's see. It's a very tiny screw on this one, but will work. It sold all other ones, unfortunately, yeah. Just have to be at the right place at the right time, you know. And that's what happened to me when I found this one. So, let's see if we have any damage here with the rubber bands. Where's my... Hope it's not like the Hot Wheels 100% line rubber bands. Yeah, I hope so too. We will see in a moment. So I'm going to cut it on the base like that, and then see if I take them off. It seems to be okay. Seems to be of better quality than the ones that Hot Wheels used. Yeah, there you go. So finally you can take a look at this. I've had it for years. 2005 copyright on the base, Tamiya. Plastic base, rubber tires, authentic rims, opening doors on these. You don't see that very often on these premium ones. The doors open very smoothly. Very nice. Yeah, doors work very nicely. Right now I'm collecting rubber bands. I'm ready then when self-made face masks become mandatory. Yeah, just need a piece of cloth and you're good to go. So it's got the Japan style license plate in the front. It says Fairlady Z or Z. Lensed headlights, lens taillights. Got some paint on the plastic exhausts. Cool. Yeah, very pleased with it. Then we got some Autoart opening day ones. Nice to see. So I don't think there's a date on these boxes now. BMW Z3 Roadster, metallic blue. The doors, opening doors are nice to see. That's what you meant. Okay. So not a lot of BMW in 1/64 scale. They have their own Mini GT does the M3, and there's probably a few couple more that do BMW, but not that many. Schuco has a BMW license, but you know, it seems like BMW does not hand out that many licenses to diecast manufacturers as other companies do. Just going to put this all together so I don't mix it up with something else. These are rubber tires, I think. Are they? No, they're plastic, kind of rubberized plastic. Authentic rims. Would love to be able to find the makes you open all the BMWs, Peugeot, Citroën. Not common here. Yeah, obviously they're not available all over the world. This Z3 looks like from a 007 movie. Yeah, I think that is what it's meant to be looking like, because movie cars just sell better, you know. Nicely detailed interior on these Autoarts. Got the black steering wheel, which is probably accurate, and it's got silver paint on the rearview mirrors. Nylon tires, yeah, that's probably what they are. So Autoart, you can have them with painted lights, or you can have them with lensed headlights, and sometimes tail lights. So there's a little difference in the finishing on them. Some are more basic than others. Like this one has lens lights, and so this is the Fairlady ZRZ Roadster. Since how many years you collect? I started collecting in the summer of 2017 and immediately got the idea for doing a YouTube channel. But I did some, only really started with the YouTube channel in the summer of 2018. So about a year later after I started collecting. So plastic base, those, well, these are more plastic feeling tires than the Z3 ones. Authentic rims. Details, very nicely done. Any online sites you could recommend to purchase many of these? Yes, you can set the website to your language, and there are shipping rates to every country in Europe, and for outside of Europe you can request a shipping rate. So I think this one is still available at Tom's, but it's not, well, I'm getting confused here. It's not the Autoart they still have, I think, but the Kyosho one. This one I think they still have. But nice interior on this Autoart, you know. Nicely done. I like it. Got a UCC here, but this one is not 1/64 scale. It's more 3-inch, so it's huge. The other UCCs I have, the Mercedes ones, those are 1/64 scale. You started 6 or 7 years ago. Cool. Greetings from all the way over the North Sea. Hello, Sol, in the UK. Then Schuco, we have Paul's model art, and then we have Kyosho or Kyosho related brands. So let's see, maybe we open up some of these Kyoshos. Porsche 918 Spider. In black. So Kyoshos have a plastic base, rubber tires, authentic rims. This one does not roll. I have been collecting for 50 plus years ago, but really seriously for about 20 years, and it's addictive. Yeah, that is. That is true. It is addictive, all right. So this is the concept version. It's got the tailpipes on the side. Well, they're not tailpipes then, are they? Lensed taillights. Nice interior. Alcyon SVX. Here in Europe it was just called the SVX without the Alcyon. These are the other colors you could get. It's in a nice metallic green color. A very special car this one is. Very nicely detailed lensed headlights, very tiny or very narrow, I should say. So you can get a good look at the interior. Yeah, Hobby Japan are really nice, but they're also very expensive, so it's not my cup of tea. This one does roll. Then we got this McLaren, the 12C. So this one is kind of glued together, so it's not reusable, the packaging, the box, I should say. And the glue is very tough, man. So here are the other colors that you could get. Yeah, I have that, whoops, dropping it. Non-recycle box, yeah, that's true. So, got a lot of plastic here hanging from it. So here it is. I have a small McLaren collection. Very nice. I also have one in here, in McLaren, and then one of these boxes. These are reusable. Oh yeah, here's the other vehicles in the set, by the way, if you want to see that. McLaren F1 GTR number 39 Gulf Racing Le Mans 1979. A long tail, yeah. Golf is always cool. Well, I don't particularly collect golf stuff as such, but you know, I like it too. You know, it's cool. So I have a street version by Microchamps, and then 1979. Did I say 1979? Sorry, 1997. Is Carnell a repackage of Kyosho? I don't know. Couldn't tell you. Very nice taillights. An orange one and a red one. Exhaust tips painted. It's got the nice one. We got a Lamborghini Gallardo Superleggera. Looks like a Tarmac, yeah. Tarmac does a lot of these racing style cars. Man, this one is hard to open. I'm going to have to pry something in between. Does it roll? You mean the McLaren? No, doesn't roll. Oh yeah, the back wheels do, but the front does not seem to roll. Well, no, hardly. See, a little bit. This one does roll a little bit better, but it's scraping against the wheel arch. No, sorry guys, I can't open up this one, so I'm going to have to show it like this. I will try off camera after this live. And then we got this Nissan Fairlady Z or Z Roadster from 2003 in the Beats collection. This was a kind of a separate collection they did. Okay, is this tape? No, it's just locked in there. Okay. Okay. So, plastic base, got kind of a chrome exhaust on this one. Thank you, Michael. So, got the lensed headlights, got the Japanese license plate style on the front, lens taillights. This one is very similar to the Autoworld one, but it's got more detail on the interior. As you can see, the Z or Z on the steering wheel, the gauges and the dashboard, it's much more detailed than the Autoart is. Although the Autoart does get some gauges too, but it's different. If the camera would focus. So yeah, the Beats collection Kyosho is nicer detailed than the Autoworld one. Yeah, those Beats ones I think are really nice. So kind of a comparison here between Autoart and Kyosho. If the camera would focus. Yeah, very similar in lots of ways. Cool. The AMG collection. I have almost all of them, except for this CLK GTR Roadster, because that one is a bit goofy looking, I think. It's a convertible. Why would you make that into a racing car? And it just looks off to me. And then these DTM ones I don't have either. The other ones I have. And I have one of the chase models. So I will be doing a separate video on these. This Alfa Romeo I will be showing in a Alfa Romeo video when they have their anniversary this year. The Solido ones I'm also going to show. So Solido does bigger scales, but they don't do 1/64 scales. So for the 1/64 they relied on Kyosho. So there's 8 cars in the set, all colors from that minicar collection. Paul's model art. This is a Microchamps. The Microchamps ones seem to be smaller than 1/64 scale. Maybe it's just my impression, I don't know. But they do seem smaller. Yeah, it's a nice version of the Escort Cosworth. Mick 67 would definitely like this, I think. So this is a plastic base, Ford Escort RS Cosworth 164. It's got a little bit of silver paint on the exhaust. Authentic rims. Tires are plastic though. The McLaren F1 I have has also plastic tires. Pink? No, it's red. I think the hatch in the back is plastic because I think the wing is too difficult to make. The problem is that I don't have anything to compare these with skill-wise. So it's kind of hard to tell whether these are true 164 or not. Because as I said, they look a little bit smaller. And then also from Paul's model art, but then true 164 scale, that I know 100% sure, is Microchamps 64. Now I kind of want to do a video when I have all of these. Mick Schumacher makes it into F1. Well, I don't know much about F1 Monaco, so I can't really comment on that. Porsche Boxster, Porsche Cayman in red. Greenlight is releasing an Escort Cosworth soon. Yeah, that's true, John. I saw that on Tom's website. They are. So Carrera 4S Cabriolet and the S Cabriolet. So they're all a little bit different. They did not make two of the same. Always a little bit different. They were produced in 2009, 2010, and then they quit because they did not sell very well. Schumacher car, I think. Yeah, it was. It said so on the box. It's from the Schumacher series. You see, this is the box. Michael Schumacher collection. See? They have a whole collection of these with a lot of his racing cars and stuff. You would like this Monaco. I'm a small collector, sitting about 1800. Porsche Cayenne S in blue, and then you got the GTS in red. Whereabouts are you sitting? I live in Flanders, the Dutch-speaking part of Belgium. Alpha 8C Spider. Aston Martin DBS. And the SLR McLaren. So I'll open these up whenever I have the whole set, if I ever find it, because well, I'm still missing a few. And then we get to Schuco, but these aren't really Schuco. These are, as I said before, high-speed castings. About how many in your collection? Altogether, about 4,000, I'm guessing. So as I said earlier, not to be confused with the E-Class they use present day, the red one. That one is their own casting. This is a high-speed one. So here it is. It does say Schuco on the base. It's got some chrome on the tailpipes. It feels very light. Nice blue color. Got some chrome inserts for the bumpers. No paint on the taillights, unfortunately, so that's kind of a bummer. and it's left-hand drive. Should be right-hand drive, of course. But all in all, not a bad model. I think the rims, they're not authentic either. And then we got this Jaguar. So yeah, the wheels look too modern. I agree with that, Kirky. Any Greenlights, or are they available there? I've shown some Greenlight earlier in the video, but you probably missed that, so you can watch it back afterwards. The rest of my Greenlights are opened up in and are in my display cabinet. So you will see those when I do a video on the display cabinet. Are there any here? That's kind of funny you should ask, because I discovered something last weekend, or this weekend, sorry. I get those from Tom's Model Cars, my Greenlights. Turns out Tom, who owns that store, he is co-owner of Greenlight, believe it or not. So Greenlight is now owned by 3 people, and Tom is one of them. So he is 1/3 owner. It's actually a Diecast dude who told me that, so that's very cool. So yeah, I can get Greenlight very. And then these Schuco ones, I'm probably going to open these in a separate video too, because this video is already an hour and a half in. So going to just show them in front of the camera here. The 458 Italia. They had a red one too, but I never found that one. The Huracan in the matte black. Got the Huracan in yellow. Got the R8 matte black also, concept black they call them, R8 in white, the R8 in red. Now you can influence what cars Greenlight make. Does Tom have some vintage ads? Yeah, he sure does. They're on his website, toms.nl. Now the R8 in red, the 356 Carrera 2 red, Boxster S silver. Then we got the black one. Whoa, they are about $5 to $8 here. How much do they go for at Tom's? Sorry, missed some of that. We got a little choppy. Yeah, sorry for the bad internet. Greenlights at Tom's, they are on average €7. They've got a little bit more pricey. When I started collecting, they were, between 6 and 7, and now they're actually between 7 and 8. So got a little bit up in price, probably because they got more popular. Herbie. And then the last one is the T1 bus. So there's actually one I dropped. Yeah, I got it. Free Porsche Boxster, please. I will do a separate video on those. So I will free them in that video. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So these 14 I will do a different separate video on too. This 2 and this 2, but these not anytime soon because I don't have all of them. And this one I've been planning to do a video on for a very long time, so should be doing that. Schucos are 15 here. What about there? I buy Schuco for €5 at Diecast Meats, but in stores they are about €8.99 in Germany, and at Tom's they are around €10 because Tom does not only sell Greenlight, his own brand, he also sells lots of other stuff. I wanted to show this. Last thing I wanted to show, this is a Kyosho, but a dealership packaging. So when you order a 164 Audi at a dealership, or maybe not anymore now, but maybe back in the day, I don't know. I got this at an event at a swap meet. You got this kind of Kyosho packaging. The car that is inside you will see on a Audi video I'm going to do next week. So I'm not going to show it yet. It's going to be a surprise. So that's it for this video. I thank you all very much for watching. Again, lots of people taking part, more than last week, every time a little bit more. Thank you all for your contribution to the chat. I wish you a nice Sunday, if it's still Sunday there where you are. And I'm going to have lunch now. So see you next time. Bye-bye. Tot ziens, JK.